on as a starter. 352 goals against him, an 899 save. Perry in behind the net, stops it. Had a great game, by the way, on coming in relief of Colby Hay on Monday. You and I had discussed that likely might have been the scenario for today as a hooking call. No. Oil Kings get away with one behind the net. Hitmen break out through center. Left wing pass, and they're over the line. It's Wyatt Pisarchuk puts one on. Blockered over the top by Perry, and the crowd loves it. Shot from the end boards, and one of the Oil Kings, Mannix, without his stick. Another shot comes to the point, blockered away by Perry. Pisarchuk centering feet at the line, firing, blocker and wide. Fraser Leonard looking for goal number 5, and couldn't find the block. Campaign is there into the zone, shot one time, Bonaventura, a big save, rebound, a little tongue-tied there, but no problem for the goalie for Calgary.
That was a great setup. Three-way exchange by the Oil Kings in the offensive zone, looking for a highlight reel goal.
Gallant started the breakout. Nash again breaks down the wing, puts on the brakes. Yeko, his support down low, and Nash, the last 2 games, spark plug he's been in, starting pucks out from his own zone. The 20-year-old. Right-hand pass, breaking at the net of the Hitmen and knocked off the stick. Gorzinski got played off of it. Calgary continues to battle in the O-zone. And on it's Connor Dale, St. Albert native. Former Vancouver February 4th in Calgary when it was 1-1 through 20. And they ended up allowing 5 in the second, 3 in the third.
They have scored, Dave, they have scored 9 shorthanded goals this year, though, so something Edmonton's going to have to be wary of.
Oil Kings got a pair, and now we're up to 6-7, I believe, on the season after 2 on Monday. One from Nash, one from Finney. So 30 seconds gone on the player advantage on Hockey Hooky Day at Rogers Place Wednesday. Still morning. U18 AAA member. Not effective on the entry, and Calgary will vacate and go change. Parker Elkos, one of those NHL Central Scouting ranked players for June's draft. Sends it into the zone. Calgary first one there, though. A little bit of a forecheck will cause them some problems. Have to be creative with an exit, and they are. As Peterson on the far wall, left-handed shot, couldn't keep it in. Through center again, Joe Iginla. 3 goals and 5 points in 4 games.
So this is his last game, probably until, I don't know, maybe the last couple of weeks of March.
I mean, the Oil Kings season, regular season ends March 24th. And the Calgary Hitmen would hope that theirs continues. And that is going to be another penalty call coming as Nash, I want to see a stat on how many penalties Ty Nash draws. On a change, Redmond now, up to Alkos. Alkos will dump it in for the Oil Kings, and they'll go change. Yakimchuk. In behind now, Chishkin. Rips it around. Tapped and outside through center. And Joe Iginla. Long lead feed for Nash. She enters the zone. Drops it off for number 21, Joe. And Gallant doesn't see the puck go by him, and it's going to be a foot chase. He might lose it. Perry has to come out. Look out. He gets contacted out of the crease. Lucky for him. Stayed away from the blue paint.
Who's that Calgary forward? Because he blew right past Matthew Gallant.
That was Maxim Uranov, the
Nice
Russian.
hustle.
Bringing it back in again. Shot goes wide of the net. Uranov with the pass. Couldn't hit, couldn't hit the net off of the pass. Yeah, Uranov hit the Jets on Gallant, who didn't see the puck at the line from what it looked like. Iginla clears it out. Back in again. What a delay by Fiddler. Number 2 at Rogers Place, 2-1. The Oil Kings lead on a pair of power play goals. Game, so I'll shut my mouth. That'd be awkward if I do actually shut my mouth because I'm the play-by-play guy. But anyway, through neutral, Calgary advances it along. Just outside the blue line, Yeko. Send it back there to Fiddler. Great work by Fiddler for the power play goal. The second one at 3 seconds left.
Third by Central Scouting.
It says like right off the top of his head.
Well, I didn't look down, but
yeah.
I would think with the production he's had here this season, I would expect that number to increase, and he'll be a guy who gets taken earlier than that. He's got 40 points coming into tonight's game. Today's game.
Today's game. I know. It's okay, Guy. You're forgiven. 15 goals, 39 points for Edge's U18 program in the Canadian Sports School Hockey League last year as well. Played 11 games for the Sherwood Park Crusaders in the then AJHL. Tire blown, and the Hitmen will recover, and Mannix absorbs the other 28 into the glass, and it goes around the wall. Hamilton stops it at the right point, a left-handed shot, chucks it back down again. Mannix on it, and another collision of 28s. Sawyer Myers, the salmon arm product, trying to keep it in, and Calgary looking for the equalizer. 3 minutes and change gone in period 2. 2-1 the score, the Oil Kings lead. Looking for victory number 1. This is the 7th meeting head-to-head between these two teams. 2 more to go before the end of the regular season. The next one will happen in 7 days at the same time. Down in the Saddle Dome, though, in Calgary. Hitmen penetrating through, shot blocked. And it bounces up and taken away by Iginla. Left wing feed for Nash. Nash is in alone. Backhand, robbed by Buenaventura. Draw to the left side of Buenaventura through the media timeout, number 1 in period 2. Hitmen win it, and they'll bust out of their zone. Only to center, though, turned around, and in comes Iginla. He gets it knocked off of it by Williams, but puck presence, the Oil Kings continue. Iginla, same spot he scored goal 2, was looking for another one. And Hamilton takes it away, or does he? Iginla on the backhand, forces it at the net, and Buenaventura sits on it.
Good stick-to-itiveness there from Iginla. Has tried to go on that short side again. The play kept going. He circled the net, banging away at a lead.
Powell gets his first in his 3rd game. Too good to be true currently. Maybe one for Jack coming up, number 32. Who knows? 3-1 the score. 8 minutes gone in period 2.
It's been a nice little glimpse of the future here for Oil King fans this week.
Did I mention it? Get your season tickets now for next year. This group's going to be a wagon. Mark my words. Record it, play it back next year. Calgary looking for a response. Sent down. Got a question for you, Guy, and I'll ask it to you. Never mind, right now. 10 the shots, Oil Kings. Off the draw, Nash puts it on rebound. Yeko just hops over his stick. And they can't clear it. Yeko will turn it and fire it. Goes off the stick of Chichkin over to glass and out of play. Center of the zone. Nash puts one on, kicked away. In behind now, Iginla. Iginla waits into the trigger, and Yeko tried to pull it, but couldn't. Calgary will bust in. On the near wall, cleared out, and Nash in yet another foot chase with Reese Hamilton. But another 16-year-old, former NAX player, has some help in behind, and the Hitmen will regroup and go. Right into the glove of Perry, who wasn't starting on the game sheet. It was Colby Hay, but whether it was gamesmanship, accelerate and advance that puck up quick as the Oil Kings were changing to get the 3-on-2. Off the face-off, Calgary wins it. They chuck it back to the point and then down low. Putting it out in front, and hits a stick, and it clears. So regrouping is Leonard. Right wing pass. Berzinski is out there as well, and he'll chase the dump in high around the glass for Perry. And it caroms over to Nash, who tries to slide it out. Yeko has it now, and he's over the line. Yeko waits for help. Still waits. All the way across for Alkos behind him. Goes down low for Nash. Iginla's in the trigger spot. He wants it out front, and he gets it. Iginla, backhand, just wide, and plays it out front again. Yeko trying to free it. On the far side wall, Iginla has it, turns, rips it wide.
Good offensive zone pressure here from Edmonton.
Yeah.
And they execute a line change.
And Calgary still hasn't broken out of the
for
zone.
Edmonton, though, regain your composure. Don't panic.
The young group, right? Score one, sometimes it unravels. 5 goals against Calgary on February 2nd, which blew it open to an 8-1 score. 5 goals against on Monday against the Medicine Hat Tigers, which blew it open. No goals in the second period against for the Oil Kings. On the near wall. In the Edmonton zone, now behind Gallant. Plays it along Iginla. Breakout pass to nobody. Shot on is blocked. And can't get the rebound. Into the far corner, Gorzinski. Edmonton takes it off the glass and down. Obviously a jump to the step here for the Hitmen as Pisarchuk sends it back in. Botcherov bumps his man. Opportunity now for Greenway. In behind the 4x6, trying to center it is Botcherov. Perry paddle down at the post, making sure there's no daylight there. Connordale at the line now. Hamilton bumped hard into the boards. And play will continue as it'll be offside though. Replica of the Cole Miller goal the other night. He broke down the right wing in a backhand. This time ran off a left-hand shot.
No, you're right. This shows you the margin of error is nil in a game like this, and that one got away from Gallant and ends up in the back of the net.
And it was the one that got away from Gallant that created the break for Moranoff in the opening period. So for Moranoff, that's goal number 15 on the season. Yakimchuk with 2, 1 for him. Iginla trying to break in for Edmonton and turned around by the Hitmen. Mays will fire it in. Calgary zone. They'll clear it down, but they won't